Welcome to Fortress Outpost Zimonja. I built it once and then realized I was missing the one thing a military outpost should have: artillery. The old design had no room to place artillery and wasn't designed to go vertical. I decided if I was going to rebuild it that I wanted to make a wall of death that would obliterate any attackers. So let's tour the outside. This fortress uses a couple thousand units of concrete, wood, and steel, and I had to make dozens of trips to the various vendors to purchase the shipments in order to build it. I also needed to use the size exploit in order to keep the build limit down so I could actually get everything to fit. And one of the things I found is the quickest way to reduce that limit by scrapping stuff is to scrap weapons. For whatever reason, the game really likes it when you scrap weapons. You can actually see the bar shrinking as you reduce or as you scrap weapons. Despite my best intentions to build the entire settlement without using any exploits, I did have to go to the console to turn off collision in a number of instances to fill in a lot of gaps and to build around the oddly shaped settlement boundary. Let's go ahead and go on inside. As we go through the front gate, you can see we're met by 2 machine guns and a laser tripwire connected to a plasma arc. To get inside, we then have to go through this second laser tripwire attached to these flamethrowers.
That was
Looks like
good.
we got a visit from a caravan from Bunker Hill.
I'll make it all better.
The Bunker Hill caravan way station also doubles as a protective barrier for the settlers to duck behind for cover if the settlement gets invaded. Apart from this ladder, which you can't seem to delete, I've pretty much left the lower level as it was. Deleted a couple of fences, but for the most part, it's the default layout.
Don't much care for good neighbor.
Looking upward on the third and in some places the fourth levels, we can see the machine gun posts. And then above that, we see the upper levels. I've been using the mod for
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days.
braces,
Biggest town I ever saw.
so that the architecture looks more realistic than just having these levels that kind of float in space. Let's go ahead and head up to the upper levels.
You ain't here for
I've
me.
created 2 sets of ladders to get up. The other one's on the north wall, which you can see there across the way. Here on the 4th level is a large walkway that goes all the way around the perimeter of the settlement. And I've attached these prefabricated shack walls with the roofs to serve as sleeping spaces. This is a military outpost at the edge of the capital wasteland, so the living arrangements are Spartan. Each soldier gets a mattress and a container to store their belongings in. And with such a small detachment of soldiers to defend this base, they can't afford to have accidents, so safety is paramount. Safety railing runs along every edge and around ladder wells to prevent any accidents that could take a soldier out of duty. At the front of the fortress, I placed a sentry post overlooking the main road that leads to the front gate. As we head up to the 6 levels, we can see the mounts for the missile turrets. The one amenity for the soldiers deployed here is this all-hands club where they can come and hang out, drink, talk when they're off duty. Finally, we've reached the top level. Behind us is the open-air classroom to conduct training. The base is getting ready for an inspection by the Inspector General. Here we see a static display for how the soldiers are to lay out their equipment for the inspection. In the center we have a statue honoring all the fallen Minutemen. And over here we have surplus storage for their personal belongings, as well as the waste bins. Finally, we have the artillery battery deployed around the large radio mast.
Huh?
Hi, how are you? I knew you'd help us.
You'll notice a number of additional radio towers as well, all leading to this shack. This is the fire control center that monitors radio traffic on all military and civilian frequencies. From here, artillery officers can direct fire missions to every artillery placement within the capital wasteland. Behind this fenced-off area is the armory, stocked with everything the outpost needs to defend itself and any caravan traders that take shelter here.
Yeah?
Let's go meet some of the soldiers. Every soldier is outfitted with military fatigues underneath my signature bright orange combat armor chest piece so I can distinguish between friend and foe in a firefight. Being soldiers, they also have full body armor on their arms and legs. All of them are equipped with assault rifles, except for the guards who man the sentry post. Sentries wear a full set of heavy combat armor and wield a minigun.
Yeah?
You came through for us. We won't forget what you did.
In the 5th and 4th levels, on this side we see additional sleeping spaces.
Yes?
Also have the additional ladder well going up to the top floor. Workbenches.
Yeah?
At the first sign of danger, the sentry can turn around and sound the alarm. Let's run a drill to see how the soldiers react.
It's good to know we can count on you.
Come on, hustle, hustle, hustle.
Yeah? Yeah?
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts. Yeah?
Yeah?
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
Soldiers can mount this parapet. Here.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
Thank you for touring Fortress Outpost Zimonja. And remember, the Minutemen are always here to help.